update time. The tomatoes and squash and zucchini are blowing up. I think I checked the last video. We didn't have this mulched yet. It's been irrigated and mulched. We've been picking grass. We got to keep picking grass. It's going to be a good week for that because it's going to be cool out. But we do already have some zucchini popping. Got a couple there, and I just noticed our first mater. So we got some tomatoes popping off. Everything's really starting to grow in now. I think this cooler week will help us out a lot. So, and this was all bok choy that we just harvested. There, we're gonna get the rest of, you see the bok choy flowering there, but we're gonna get the rest of that out today. And then we're gonna start on some of this Swiss chard and this kale back here. Start harvesting that. And then we've got our first okra. So we're starting to actually get some food growing. And then we replanted some of this corn and made it a longer patch. It was just to about right in this area, and we extended it back into there. Because we had planted doubles, and I didn't expect the doubles of every corn that we planted to actually sprout. So there's that. And then you can see we planted some radish through here, and there should be carrot through here, but it hasn't sprouted yet. And then we have some lettuce that we planted between these eggplant. But look how far the eggplants have come already. I mean, these things are so beautiful. Just crazy pretty. I mean, the colors on them are insane. I absolutely love those. And then we have random trash out here because we're in the hood and trash is always here, so I gotta do some cleaning up today. But the pepper plants, you can see they're starting to get some height on them. And these, I gotta train up these. These have started to really blow up. These are some cucumbers. I started to train these down here. You can see that. But I gotta get on these today. But all these pepper plants have really started to take off. They're all pretty tall. So, and we're not doing a lot. There's another piece of trash. Urban gardening's awesome. We're just letting it water. One thing we are, this is off. We did add the cerometer, and it looks like since the other day it quit working because it's on too wet, and I know that we backed off on the watering, so I'm gonna have to reset that today. These wildflowers are starting to finally pop up, so those are good. But honestly, we're not doing a lot. We've planted some stuff. I do have green onion in along here, like 31 foot of green onion. That's starting to kind of come up here. But with the drip irrigation, we're kind of on cruise control, to tell you the truth. We are going to make a feed tank this week. I got a diaphragm pump in so that we can do compost extracts and some light feedings. And that's really about it. I do need to come in here and we got to do a little bit more mulching and fixing some of this weed block along these rows that we've had issues with. Other than that, that's really the biggest problem we're running into is this weed block. We got to fix that. Other than that, like I said, it's cruise control. I do have on my whiteboard to write up an SOP for the garden as far as just feeding and maintenance and things like that. So we're gonna start working on that over the next couple of weeks, and I'm sure we can share that. And now that I think about it, we do need to do some pruning on these tomatoes and start getting them trellised up, so that'll be happening this week. So we do have some maintenance to do, but not a ton of stuff going on other than food's finally starting to pop up, and it's growing really well for our this being its first season, and early in the season I'm pretty happy with the growth rate we're getting. I forgot, since these are enclosed beds and they're fully wrapped in fabric everywhere, and so basically this is just like a self-contained raised bed. I did order worms, and we added worms to these because I didn't want to wait to get worms over time because I'm impatient. So we did add worms in here. And that's about it. And now I think I just noticed, and this might be in the video earlier, I don't know if I'm going to show that, but that sure looks like cat shit. I'm going to have to check that out. That's a new problem that just popped up. Oh my God. So anyways, there's that. But the garden's coming along pretty good. And this whole next week we're going to have cool temps. And you know, this is, again, anybody that comes to the store that wants to see the garden, we're showing them the garden just to kind of see what you can do. Obviously, we had a really big budget, but you don't have to spend so much money and you can still have a great outcome and use some of the techniques we're using here in your own garden to grow food at your house. And this week I'll probably do some, when we're doing some pruning, I'll do some videos and kind of show what we're doing as we prune for people that haven't pruned tomatoes, I guess, or cut back tomatoes, and show us trellising them and things like that. But it looks like we're going to be able to eat some tomatoes in a few weeks. I'm pretty excited. So be on the lookout for more videos, and we'll check back in soon.